So what does the planet Earth and your skeleton have in common? A lot more than you may think. Hey everyone, this is Brandon Green. I am the owner of Strata Internal Performance, and I'm a muscle specialist and an exercise specialist. And today, I want to talk to you about injuries that happen while you're exercising or being active. Honestly, I think it's completely crazy. Remember what I just said a few seconds ago about this whole thing and this thing being very similar? I'm not kidding. Your skeleton and the planet Earth both have this thing that I like to call the Goldilocks Zone. Now the Goldilocks Zone, if you're an astronomy nerd, at least in the planet Earth perspective, is we are just far enough away from the sun that we don't boil and burn, and we're far enough away from space that we don't freeze and have a catastrophe. We're in this Goldilocks Zone, the porridge, where everything is just right. And the human body has that too. There's an amount of physical force or strain that the human body can experience, and we can experience a lot of it up to a certain point, and then we can experience a very low amount of physical force to another point. When we experience low force, low movement, low activity, and low stimulus, our body can actually start to adapt to that. It can shrink and become weaker, which is often this aging thing at a certain point. Now what I want to talk about is the other end of the continuum. If you go too far to the extreme where your body experiences a ton of force, what's going to happen? Your muscular system and your shock absorption systems in your body, if you will, cannot tolerate that force. Therefore, if those systems cannot tolerate that amount of force, which we really have not defined how much that is because you're different than I am, you're going to get injured. And in my opinion, every time you've done an exercise or an activity that involves your body and you've gotten injured, there was an amount of it that you were not prepared for, right? The extreme, right? If you're in a car accident and this car smashes into you with a high amount of force, now that's a catastrophe, and I'm not saying that's a great idea, but the amount of physical force of another vehicle hitting your vehicle and your body having to react to that demonstrates that your body could not tolerate that force, and that's how things get damaged or hurt or cause pain. In exercise world, we have these same things. Our body experiences pain sensations and sensations that we don't like during exercise. But the challenge is, we are often taught to push through it. Push through the pain. No pain, no gain. That's not true. The more pain you experience, it is likely you're just going to experience more pain. Frankly, everyone, you should never experience pain during exercise. That tension that you feel in your muscles, you may not like that, and maybe you need to customize the dosing to make that feel better. But pain is not a good thing. Pain is not weakness leaving your body. So, the more customized the doses that you experience, and we could talk about exercise, resistance, yoga, Pilates, running, walking with your grandkids, whatever it may be, you need to make sure that the amount of activity that you're doing is within your body's tolerance levels. If it's going to be more activity than you've ever done before, it needs to be a small enough of an increment that you don't injure yourself. Because this skeletal system, just like the planet Earth, are both very fragile. And we only really get one chance to make sure that we keep this thing solid and strong. So in short, take care of your muscles. The stronger your muscles are, the better you are at contracting, and the better they are at managing force, producing force and absorbing force, and managing your joints, the better you're going to do. Nobody should ever get injured during exercise. In fact, the opposite. Exercise should be about preparing you for what you love to do, whatever that may be. It should enhance your experience so that way you don't experience injuries when you do the things that you love to do. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Stay within your Goldilocks zone. Don't experience too much force, don't experience too low force, and protect your bones, protect your joints, and have fun. If you exercise and you continue to move and you challenge your body, in my opinion, it's kind of the elixir to life. And who doesn't want to feel better and have a higher quality emotion as they get older?